Hello everybody. Welcome to Whispers in Ink. I am Jennifer and this is brought to you by whispersinink.net. No, we're not going to do coffee and cards, but anybody who knows me knows that I live on coffee 24/7. And yes, I like just a little bit of coffee with my creamer. Today, though, we are going to be making this little treat container. I did these for my team for last month's swap, and I personalized. This is kind of like a belly band, but this perfectly fits little kisses inside. And I put some peppermint treats in here, and I don't remember what the other thing, oh, caramels I think was the other thing. But as you can see, this is just like a tube, if you will, like kind of like a medicine tube, or a, you know, not medicine tube, oh, for heaven's sakes, a box that you're like any type of ointment or anything would come in. It's actually kind of where I got the idea from. And then the band is what holds the candy, although I forgot to put the candy back in. Holds the candy. Girls liked them, but we're going to make Halloween ones. As you can see, we have Halloween decorations this time. This is about all that I have left of this 12 by 12 sheet from the Toils and Trouble Designer Series paper. And the parts we're going to be using today are the cauldron section, and then this bottom piece, this piece, we're going to be used in as part of our belly band. And I don't know about you, but this little kitty is so dang cute. Anyways, we're going to be using the Spooky Sweets stamp set for most likely for our sentiments. And we have our silver sequins and our glittered organza ribbon. And if you haven't gotten this yet, oh my gosh. Our colors today though, whoops, are Gorgeous Grape. That's part of the Toils and Trouble. And then our basic black. This basic black piece is 4 1/4 by 11. Our Gorgeous Grape piece here is 1 3/4 by 11. And then we have this second Gorgeous Grape piece at 4 this way by 1 3/4. And all the measurements for this treat and this treat box will be on my blog, which is at whispersinink.net. So go over there and check it out. There's a lot of other cool little projects, and any information that you need is over there. And please feel free to subscribe, both here on the YouTube channel and over there, because I don't do videos for everything, but I do take requests on my blog. So that's one place to check things out. We're going to put these Gorgeous Grape pieces to the side. I'm going to pull up my cutter, and I'm going to put the arm up, and I'll explain that in a minute. You'll notice notes here on the side paper, you guys, and that's so that I don't mess up the measurements, because I always have to have notes. We are going to create this part of the treat container. And I am going to make a point of making sure you can see where I'm at. Here we go. We're going to take our first mark at a 1/2 inch. Now, dark as death, that's going to chop your paper off. So we're at a 1/2 inch, and we're going to score it. Now, I always do up and back. That's just me. Gives me a nice score line. Maybe I'm a little crazy, but that's okay. It's a short trip. Then we're going to do 3 scores every 2 inches. And I'm going to put my score mark slightly to the left of the 2. And then again, same thing, score mark taken to the 2. And one more time, slightly to the left, and score. Our next score is going to be our 11-inch Gorgeous Grape, which we're going to score at 1.5. And then it's 1 line over from the 1/2 inch. Don't ask me what that is. We'd have to check with Joe. Score there. We're going to do 7 7/8 is the next one. And then 9 7/8 as the last one. And this is the score marks for our belly band. Gonna put my trimmer to the side, and we're gonna, here it is. We're gonna burnish or do, use our bone folder and make those score marks crisp. And then the last one. And we're gonna put the belly band section to the side. We're gonna take our basic black piece and do the same thing on all of our score marks. One more. And then we're good. Then the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to take our tear and tape and have fun finding the end. Go ahead and put your tear and tape on the basic black. And I know my arm's in the way, it's hard to see. The Gorgeous Grape piece. And both of these inside ends. Just like this. And then we're going to use our fun Take-A-Pick tool. And if you guys haven't gotten this yet, it is fantastic. This is wonderful for this. And I shouldn't have taken that one off. We're going to take these off. We're going to put them to the side because we got to make the box part first. Mess up on the order just a little bit. There we go. We're going to take our box piece and we're going to create, and you guys, I have to be honest, I have not figured out, except for maybe the line up here, the perfect way to create the box. And that one worked pretty darn well. I've made a couple of these boxes so far. And like I said, I haven't figured out the perfect way to make them yet. That tip, this point here, you guys, is so sharp. You could poke, like, pricking your finger for testing your sugar. Holy smokes. All right, so we're gonna fold over our gorgeous grape piece, and what I ended up doing was taking this extra piece and adhering that, because it's all going to be in the back. You're not going to see it. It's going to get covered, and look at that, it's too long. So we're just going to take our snips and we're going to cut it. You guys hear the kitty in the background? She's not happy because she's locked out of the craft room. So all you're doing is holding this in place, because you want it to be kind of tight, but you've got to be able to take it off. There is our belly band that'll hold in your treats. Just like that. That's what it looks like on the side. And you'll... Is anybody really going to comment about the back? I don't think so. They're going to be too excited because there's going to be candy in there. The next thing I did is I kind of just held this flat, and you're going to use your multi-glue or your Tombow, and don't go too crazy because you don't want it gushing out everywhere. And like I always say, it's not going to go through a hurricane. You're going to want to take this, and your back part is on the bottom. You want to line this up, and this is your front section, this big piece right here. You want to line this up in the middle, kind of. I want to get my head in the camera. Probably move it down just a smidgen. Line that up just like that and go all the way down. And yeah, that's how my paper got sticky. And then just fold over your... Now you could take a little section and line it up and cover that up, but I gotta be honest with you, nobody's gonna look at it. I wouldn't even worry about it. We'll flip it this way, and here is what your belly band is gonna look like. Now for the top decoration, we're gonna take the gorgeous grape, and we're gonna take a section of the cauldrons, and we're going to tape runner that. Do the best you can to kind of center, just like that. I don't know about you guys, but I have ribbon scissors. And when you're using the regular ribbon, and I'm not talking like, not the twine with the metal in it, but I'm talking the pretty ribbon, the sheer ribbon, and the other organza ribbon, and even particularly the lace ribbon. I try to keep my ribbon scissors, and yes, this is how long I've had it. This is Pear Pizzazz when it was an in color. That's how long I've had these scissors. I try to keep this only to the fabric ribbons. So when you're using scissors for your sequins, I use just my paper snips. You won't have to worry about damaging your scissors. You'll always get a nice cut on your pretty delicate ribbons. And with the metal in this, with the glitter, I wouldn't want to use my ribbon scissors because they would get damaged. We're going to make a simple knot here. Yeah. And we're going to put, so all I did was, and I always use multi-ribbons. Anybody who watches any of my videos or has seen any of my cards, I always like to mix and match my ribbons. We're just adding a little extra sparkle with the sequins. And we're going to just tie a knot. So we're going to hold the sequins there and tie your knot, maybe, just like that. And we'll trim our edge because we don't need a big, long, crazy end on either of these. Yes, she's still complaining. I know you guys can hear her. Yeah, that's Gabby. She might be our next featured kitty on the blog on Monday. We'll see. All right, so there is our decoration. Now we need to do a sentiment. And I'm thinking Spooky Sweets would be cute. So we're gonna take that out. And I need a block, which this one's filthy. Yeah, somebody must have put glue on it. Holy cow. All right. Wasn't me. And we're going to use our black stays on. And we'll do Spooky Sweets in the middle. And I'm going to get my circle punch, hopefully without shaking the camera too much. Let's see, will that fit? You bet it will. There we go. Hopefully that didn't shake too much. Sorry about that, guys. Little dimensional on that because we want to put it above the ribbon. Just like that. And we're going to put dimensionals on the back side of this. And we're going to end up using, if I can find it. Where the heck? I just had dimensionals on the table. Here they are. Sections. Because I don't know about you guys, but I use all the bits and pieces of my dimensionals. We're going to put one down here. And then one on each side here. And then we're going to put our box together. Here, here, and here. I'm thinking that the nieces and the nephews are going to love these. I might even, if Trevor's lucky, I might even send him one. Trevor's my adult child. For those that don't know. And here is our cute little spooky box that we can put treats in. There we go. And then here is the inspiration one. Now remember, all of the measurements and all of the particulars for both boxes will be at the whispersandink.net page, and check out the Spooky Sweets with the video attachment. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great day getting crafty, everybody. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.